Kabam changed their mind on the champion balance changes. Guillotine 2099 has a huge problem. And we have an update on the Aegon Bug situation. Yes, hello everybody and welcome back to Marvel Contest of Champions news. Only 4 takes to get that sorted. I'm not going to wear this hat throughout this. I just look a bit pretentious if I put this on. I don't think I really suit hats, but I know if I lift this up here, look, I turn in. I think Kabam Mike wears his hats like this. But also, just before we get into news, just to let you know, I probably will be live streaming tonight. I haven't decided. I've got to go to a family event and then I'm coming back home, and I should have enough time to do it unless I'll be making a video. So I don't really know. But also, here's a little message from our sponsors. Thank you very much for ongoing support, Smut Squad members, Smut Squad Elite members, and as well Patreons. And don't forget to get involved with the discussion of today's video by going to the comment section down below and leaving a comment and hitting the like button. Thank you very much. And now that we got that out of the way, let's get into the Marvel Contest of Champions news. Our first story up is a reminder that you can only vote for 24 hours. Voting will be open today at 1 PM PST time. And this is the point of saying, look, get your voting whilst you can. Your vote does matter. I don't want to say that it's going to be all about Hulkbuster being and getting the vote. But this is the thing, guys. We need to try and rally around the champion that you want to see buffed. And, well, it does look pretty much like it's going to be Hulkbuster. If you go to many of the pages, you just see a flurry of like hashtag buff Hulkbuster. Which, look, let's face it, that big lumbering thing that doesn't really do much in game, it'd be kind of cool to see. And especially matching up to the same brute strength as Hulk. As somebody even put a gif of Hulkbuster doing that kind of like rapid punching. That would be cool to see. Would it be good to see any changes to animations? Yeah, I think that would be quite nice. Maybe to have something where it did something similar to like the films and was very reminiscent of that in animations and movements. But I don't know if Kabam would do that. They did change the L1 of Colossus. Maybe they could do something similar with Hulkbuster. But only time will tell. Make sure you vote. In other news, and did you know that Dork License's The Dork Album is going to get a release date? Yes, it is looking for backers. Now, I would say that if you like quality music, you like MCOC, you like quality music in MCOC, I'm sure there's a market for that. Yes. Well, look no further than the Dork Album. I would strongly suggest you zooping down to the link in the description to go to the backing page. Now there is an extreme backing of £40,000 or $40,000. If somebody could do that, that would be amazing. That would obviously mean that the community can get it, but I don't think that there's that huge of whales in the game. Maybe Crystal Opening Whale could do it. Maybe, well, Pep's retired now, so maybe that's not the case. We're going to have to club together to do this, to get this to the whole community. But this is a fantastic idea, a fantastic album, and it's well worth everybody's appreciation and time. Like I said, go to the Indiegogo backing page in the description, check it out. Also, check out Dave's announcement video, which this is taken from a snippet from. So go and tell your parents this Christmas you want to ho 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 by yo-yo-yoing with Dorky Diggity Dave's The Dork Album. Check out the link in the description. On to our next story, and this one's a bit of an odd one. This dropped last night and I was like, this is incredibly long-winded to explain the situation, but it needs to be said. Let's digest this as quickly as possible. First of all, the message, which I think is quite strange to say, that they're putting a pause on updating recently released champions. Again, very odd. But it says, and that's based on feedback and work towards better communication changes and the reasons for them. And going further to say, you've taught us that without player-facing data and any examples of what these changes might look like, any kind of downtune of a champion will cause uncertainty and frustrations, and we don't want to feel that you have to hold off on all rank up decisions on new champions for an extended period of time. This seems highly irregular, but at the same time it does show a level of understanding, something that was brought up by conversations with some of the dev team at New York Comic Con was something similar to this. And yeah, it is kind of refreshing, but at the same time still puts us in a very uneasy state where, yeah, well, what's going to happen in the future? A new champion put in, is it too overpowered, too OP, like Cull Obsidian situation? And we're like, right, still, what do I do with my rank up materials? Should I feel that a champion is going to be drastically changed left, right and centre? Is it going to be a case that it doesn't balance in with the current meta of the game? Man, there's still so much uncertainty, but I guess it's good in some ways that Kabam are noticing this and saying, look, we need to definitely make sure we're a little bit more cautious in future. This can be further explained in this paragraph here. Our goal for these champion balance corrections is for them to be small changes that don't alter the champion's abilities or make them less desirable. But as it stands, that's not possible for you all to see. Rather than just ask you to trust us, we're going to share these changes and the data we're using to inform these changes, so you can see what we see and understand where we're coming from. Moving forward, we want to share as much as we can to make changes clear and transparent, as you can see what we can see and hopefully understand where we're coming from. Kabam have made a pledge to let us have more information by December, but this is a little bit more refreshing than it has been in recent months, and especially this year, where it seems to be massive champion changes seem to be very prominent, with new champions being put in and being a bit too overpowered. So it would be good to find out a bit more about what the changes are prior to them being actually put in. This would probably mean that if people kick up a stink, then it means that Kabam can alter and tinker around what people's feelings are towards certain champions. So this is a step in the right direction. Well done Kabam, and well done community who responded well to this. So this seems to be going in a positive end to the year. I think we're going to have a good end to the year. If we can get the gifting event back in some sort of safe manner, then I think it's going to be not a too great start to the year. Didn't really pick up too much. We had the negative zones for a while, and then by the end of the year we all end with a smile. Happy Christmas. Also, in other news, if you want to check out Dork Lessons' new reality TV show, Locked in a Box with the Kabam dev, then do check out the link in the description. It's not. This is a fantastic interview and also gives incredible insights to champion balances, Obsidian, other aspects of the game, and just keep creating like honesty, transparency, and all those lovely things. So check out the link in the description. Dork Lessons interviews Luke, who's the executive producer. I did an interview myself, but that was kind of like trying to balance between finding out more about Marvel Realm of Champions, also bringing some of the questions to light and other things and complaints that you may have, and also some little teasers here and there about stuff that might be happening in 2020. And now back to the bugs. Yes, we all that positive vibe, and then we're back to the bugs. But look, they've got to be addressed. Bugs have got to be outed, so we feel that they are being dealt with. And if you remember back, I think it was about a week, maybe 2 weeks ago, we had the issue of Aegon's past 750 hits being a little bit scuffy when going up against certain content. In particular, with content you can get to 750 quite easily, and that is Labyrinth of Legends. So, what's the latest on this bug? Well, at the start of the week, Kabam might confirmed that this bug exists and we have created a fix for it. It's not only Aegon, but as some have mentioned, it's also Hulk Ragnarok. Oh, I didn't know that. It does require a new update though, so this will be fixed in an upcoming release. But amazing news was had that back on the 10th, Kabam Mike said, I have another update. It looks like there is something that will be done to fix this without a new update. This will mean that the original bug fix, Rhino will now correctly hit opponents if intercepted while performing a medium dash attack with Unstoppable, will be reverted. But this seems like the lesser of two evils. We'll deploy this fix later today and I'll update you as soon as I know it's happening. Now at the point of recording this video, no one's really checked this out, so hopefully we can get an answer from somebody that may be in Labyrinth of Legends who has an awakened version that they can really kind of give us an idea. Is this a fix or is this still a bit buggy? At the point of recording this video, it doesn't seem that we've had an update from anywhere to say that it is not working, so let's say that it is working until the point that somebody mentions something. We'll keep on this story as much as possible until the point that there's been a logical and very nice fix to this. And on to our final story, and that is all about this Guillotine regeneration bug, mainly to do with Uncollected, and I think this has actually been resolved. The fact is, we've got Guillotine 2099, we've got regen with the character, but the way that the Uncollected boss was working was she was working with her regeneration on increase from her boosted stats, not her base stats. And this was obviously pointed out on the forums. Yeah, I mean, it escaped my eagle eye whilst I was at New York Comic Con, so sorry for that. Also, it's been pointed out that the champion heals twice. Now, of these two things, are they notified as a bug, and does it get even worse? Yes, it does. Command Mike says, I can confirm that this is a bug, and we are looking into it. Guillotine 2099's regeneration should be based on her base health and not her modified health. Unfortunately, this will require a new update, and this may not happen until next month. We will keep you posted. God. Command Mike goes further to say as well that there's definitely a bug for the regeneration, the double regeneration thing, but says we can't fix it until we have a fix, and that requires a new update, and that adds a lot of time getting a fix out. Oh dear lord, I think I've got to take back what I said about 2 to 3 minutes ago. There we have it, guys. That has been the Marvel Contest of Champions news for Friday the 11th of October 2019. I'm a bit annoyed because the Wednesday video wasn't promoted or pushed out to sub boxes for whatever reason. So people were asking me about the Venom cutoff. Do bear in mind, come back to the channel each and every day for fresh content, and every Monday, Wednesday and Friday for fresh Marvel Contest of Champions news, because it does and it will be posted those days with things like predictions. Just helpful really, so I can make sure that YouTube are doing their job and promoting it, because at the moment they're doing a pretty bad job. But I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.